Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. So, guys, you can see that cup games can be very funny. Okay, you can see the results we have been receiving since these cup games started. Okay, so that's why I always advise people to bet responsibly because cup games can be very tricky. When you're betting on cup games, you have to be very careful because even with the best analysis, anything can still happen. So who would have thought that Newcastle, with their best players, their best home record, will lose to AC Milan, AC Milan that has been struggling in their matches, you know. So but this is football and especially cup games, funny things happen. So as you can see on your screen, this was our yesterday's result in one of the videos. I provided two different videos yesterday. The second video did very well, but the first video was not successful, as you can see. So I provided four tips. I predicted Leipzig to beat Young Boys, and it was successful. Atletico Madrid to win or draw was successful. Dortmund PSG handicap two goals for PSG, and it was successful. Newcastle to win or draw, and they just messed us up. They couldn't hold on. They allowed AC Milan score the winning goal. Okay, so there's nothing we can do. It's football, and at times it happens like this. So we have to move on. So the second video I provided was very successful. Though I provided this video late, it was much later in the day, but it turned out to be the successful video for us yesterday. As you can see, I predicted Esperance to win that win, and it was successful. Porto to win or draw Shakhtar Donetsk, it was successful. Dortmund to produce over 1.5 goals, it was successful. Winterthur vs Zurich over 1.5 goals, it was successful. Grevena and Manchester City over 1.5 goals, and they were all very successful. The total odds was 2.21. So guys, today I have taken my time and I have come up with good matches. So let's hope and pray for success. Cup games can be very funny, so I advise you guys to bet responsibly this period. The cup games will be over and we shall return to winning ways. So without much use of time, let's check out the matches we have for today. So the first match, as you can see, is from the Europa League and it's between Karabakh and Haken. My prediction here is a home win for Karabakh at 1.36 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So first of all, we want to check the standings on the table. You can see that Karabakh are second on the table behind Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen has already qualified with 15 points. So all Karabakh needs is to win this match to guarantee their qualification. So Karabakh want to do everything possible to win this match, and you can see that they have an advantage. They defeated Haken in their first leg. Okay, and when you look at Karabakh's home record, you could see that they're in very good form. Okay, and then Hackney away from home, you can see that they're struggling at the moment. So this is a match Karabakh should win at full time at 1.36 odds. Next, we have a game still from the Europa League and it's between Roma and Sheriff. My prediction here is a home win for Roma at 1.18 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. First of all, we want to check the standings on the table. So you can see that Roma are second on the table behind Slava Prague. Slava Prague has 12 points, Roma has 10 points. So these two teams have already qualified from the look of things. But what they need now is they are now fighting for who will qualify first, as you can see. So that's going to be the battle now. Who's going to qualify first from this group? And I'm sure Roma will want to do everything possible to qualify first on this from this table. You can see that the first leg ended 2-1 in favor of Roma. So Roma has the advantage. And when you look at the home record, Roma has a very excellent home record against Sheriff. And Sheriff, you can see that they are struggling at the moment. So Roma has the advantage and they should win this game comfortably at 1.18 odds. Next, we have a game still from the Europa League and it's between Olympiacos and Bakatapula. My prediction here is a home win for Olympiacos at 1.29 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So their standings on the table shows that Olympiacos are third with 4 points. Then TSC are fourth, the bottom with just 1 point. So Olympiacos need this match so they can guarantee their spot in the Conference League quarterfinals. So they need to win this match, and then TSC also needs this match. But I think Olympiacos has the advantage because they will be playing. Sorry. So Olympiacos has the advantage because they will be playing in their home, and as you can see, the first leg ended 2-2. Okay, when Olympiacos went away. Okay, so it ended 2-2. And then when you look at Olympiacos' home form, you can see that they're doing well at the moment. And then when you look at TSC away form, they are not that solid as you can see. So Olympiacos has the advantage because in terms of experience, in terms of player quality, they have it over the away team. So we expect Olympiacos to get all the maximum points from this match. Next, we have a match from the Europa League and it's between Brighton and Marseille. My prediction here is Brighton to win or draw at 1.21 odds. So when we take a look at sorry, sorry guys, sorry about that. Brighton versus Marseille. Sorry guys, I mistakenly closed the tab. So when we look at the data for this match, you can see that first of all we want to take a look at the standings on the table, and you can see that Marcel are on the first position with 11 points. Brighton are on second position with 10 points. So both of them have qualified from the look of things. So but the struggle now is who's going to qualify first. So I have a feeling that Brighton has the advantage now and they'll do everything possible to make sure they qualify first because they are playing in their home and you can see that the first leg ended 2-2. Okay, so Brighton has the advantage now. They want to do everything possible to make sure they qualify first or at least get a point in this encounter. Next, we have a match from the from the Europa League and it's between Real Betis and Rangers. My prediction here is a home win or draw for Real Betis at 1.24 odds. So when we look at the data for this match, you can see that let's look at the standings on the table. So Betis are on first position with 9 points. Rangers are on second position with 8 points. So this group is very funny because anybody can qualify apart from Aris. Okay, the top three can still qualify from the look of things. So it's a very competitive group. So my feeling here is that Betis has the advantage, okay, because they'll be playing in their home soil, okay. And when you look at the home record, Betis has been in very good form, okay. They have won four out of their five last home matches, and they drew Real Madrid in their last match. So that's to tell you that Betis are in very, very good form. And then when we look at Rangers, Rangers too are in good form. So, but the difference now will be the home advantage, which Betis has. Okay, so Betis would like to use that home advantage and get something out of this game. And that's why my prediction here is Real Betis to win or draw at 1.24 odds. So, guys, for the first set of matches, here's the summary. We have Karabakh versus Haken, home win for Karabakh at 1.36 odds. Roma versus Sheriff, home win for Roma at 1.18 odds. Olympiacos is back at Apolla, home win for Olympiacos at 1.29 odds. Brighton vs Marcel, home win or draw for Brighton at 1.21 odds. Real Betis vs Rangers, home win or draw for Real Betis at 1.24 odds. The total odds here is 3.11, and you can see the Sportybet booking code as well as the 1xbet booking code displayed on your screen. So let's check out the second set of games I have for today. So as you can see, the first match is from the Europa League and between West Ham and Freiburg. My prediction here is a home win or draw for West Ham at 1.26 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So we look at their standings on the table, and you can see that West Ham are on first position with 12 points, followed by Freiburg with 12 points as well. So these two teams will be fighting for who's going to qualify first from this table. So West Ham has the advantage because they will be playing in their home, and we can see that the first leg ended 2-1 in favor of West Ham. So it seems West Ham has the edge, okay, over Brighton. And then when we look at their home form, we can see that West Ham has really picked up form, okay. They have done well. Their last five matches, they have only lost once. Okay. And then when we look at Freiburg away from home, we can see that they're doing well, though not that fantastic. So West Ham has the advantage here, and they will do everything possible to ensure that they get all the points needed to qualify first from this group. Next game is from the Conference League and is between Fenerbahce and Spartak Donetsk. My prediction here is a home win for Fenerbahce at 1.13 odds. So let's quickly check out this match. So we look at their standings on the table. I can see that Fenerbahce are third on the table. Okay, so the second place team is also ninth. Okay, they have nine. Fenerbahce has 9 points. Ludogorets has 9 points. And then North has 10 points. So any of these three teams can still qualify from this group as it stands now. So Fenerbahce will do everything possible to make sure they get all three maximum points and qualify from that group. You can see the first leg ended 2-1 in favor of Fenerbahce. And when you look at Fenerbahce's home record, you can see that they have a very good home record against their away side. The West side hasn't really been that solid. So in terms of experience, Fenerbahce has it, and they're surely going to use this couple with the home advantage and get all three maximum points to help them qualify from this group. Next, we have a match from the Europa League, and it's between Genk and Kokariki. My prediction here is a home win for Genk at 1.15 odds. So when we quickly check out the data for this match. So you can see that Genk are third on this table. Kukariki are in the bottom with 0 points. So Kukariki has lost hope completely, while Genk still stand a chance of qualifying from this group if they're able to win this match. And I'm sure they will do everything possible to win this match because they have the advantage. They're playing in their home before their home fans. And when we look at their home record, we can see that they have an excellent home record against Kukariki that has been struggling, as you can see. So we expect Genk to get all three maximum points. And you can see the first leg ended 2-0 in favor of Genk. So Genk should defeat Kukariki and get all three maximum points at 1.15 odds. Next, we have a game from the Europa League, and it's between Dynamo Zagreb and Balkani. My prediction here is a home win or draw for Dynamo Zagreb at 1.12 odds. So let's check out the data for this match. So we look at the standings on the table. So you can see that Dynamo Zagreb are second behind Pleasant with 6 points, as you can see. So Dynamo Zagreb, they need more points to help them qualify. FC Astana can also qualify from this group if they win their match. FC Balkani can also qualify. So this match is very, very important to all these teams. So, but Dynamo Zagreb will want to use everything they have in their disposal to win this match and qualify. Let's check out their form. So Dynamo Zagreb at home, you can see that they have very good form. 5 matches they lost just once. And then Balkany away from home, you can see that they equal a good side. But Zagreb has the advantage here. They have the advantage here because in terms of player quality, in terms of experience, they have it over Balkany. So we expect Zagreb to use all this to their advantage and get a win or at least a draw at 1.12 odds. Next, we have a match from the Europa League and it's between Rennes and Villarreal. My prediction here is a home win for Rennes or a draw at 1.34 odds. So let's quickly check out the data for this match. So we look at their standings on the table and you can see that Rennes have 12 points and they're on first position. Villarreal are on second position with 10 points. So these are the two teams that have already qualified from this group. So the struggle now will be who's going to qualify first, okay, between Rennes and Villarreal. Who's going to qualify first? So that's the struggle right now. So my prediction here is Rennes to win or draw. Rennes has the advantage here because Rennes has a very good home record. Whenever they play at home, they do very well. You can see their two losses was against very tough oppositions. Monaco is a strong side, okay, and then Lyon are also a strong side. So, but generally speaking, Rennes are good whenever they play at home. And then when we look at Villarreal away record, we can see that they're equally a good side. So this match is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one, but I think Rennes has the advantage because they will be playing at home. So they will do everything possible to make sure they get the vital points needed for them to top or qualify first from their group. So guys, for the second set of games, here's a summary. We have West Ham versus Freiburg, West Ham to win or draw at 1.26 odds. Fenerbahce versus Spartak, home win for Fenerbahce at 1.13 odds. Genk vs Bukariki, home win for Genk at 1.15 odds. Dynamo Zagreb vs Balkani, Dynamo Zagreb to win or draw at 1.12 odds. Rennes vs Villarreal, Rennes to win or draw at 1.34 odds. So the total odds here is 2.46, and you can see the sporting bets as well as the one is bet booking code displayed on the screen. So guys, we've come to the end of this video, and I want to advise you guys to bet responsibly, especially these cup games. Cup games can be very funny, but the good news is that the cup games will be over, at least for now. All the cup games will end this week and they will resume next year, early next year. So we'll now use the remaining parts of this year and see how we can return to winning ways and recover the money we have lost. Cup games can be very tricky. Okay, so always bet responsibly. Thank you so much for watching my video, and see you again in my next video. Bye for now.